Here we are in the College of Education, a state-of-the-art building where we focus on teaching, learning, and researching. The first department we'll visit is educational psychology, which is comprised of counseling psychologists, school psychologists, researchers, reading and literacy professors, and learning scientists who may be engaged in applying technology to the field.
If you were to walk into a classroom where Aaron Fisher's working, you might see an ordinary classroom, but the thing that you might not expect is to see a robot in the back of the room. He's got iPad-operated robots that he can use to do observations of students, that he can use to do teleconferences with teachers. Some of the qualities that I love the most about this year's graduating class are that they're really different in terms of what they're thinking about and what they're doing and where they want to go. I think they're also really community-minded, and so I hear a lot of them talk about the impact that they want to have.
The Department of Education, Culture, and Society
helps us prepare teachers with multicultural understanding.
Some of the characteristics of our department that really capture what we do are: one is really trying to embrace community and community activism. Secondly, we also embrace the idea of making an impact on not just schools, but also schools and society. And third, the idea of inclusion. One of the exciting things you would see if you were to pop into ECS is you might see Dr. Leticia Alvarez working with youth, looking at issues and policies that take place within schools, within the community, that actually help their academic success, as well as making sure that they have a place within the community to voice their concerns, as well as find some sense of actualization about who they are and who their community is.
The Department of Special Education is about the inclusion of all abilities in the learning experience.
For students in schools, there are federal mandates that they begin what is called transition planning. Those teachers have a special responsibility in that they have to think both about the school-based kinds of typical activities, including academics and other things, but also begin to think about how do we best prepare students as they transition from the school environment to post-school kinds of settings. I think the work of the students who are coming out of our department and our programs this year is particularly important and relevant. We're continuing to make advancements in opportunities for children and adults with disabilities, and so there's a continuing need for people who have the skills and the abilities to be able to do those kinds of things in school and community and other kinds of settings.
In the Department of Educational Leadership and Policy,
we prepare educational leaders to serve in a variety of capacities, both in the K-12 side as well as on the higher education side. We have to prepare both principals and superintendents as well as higher education administrators to really work with an increasingly diverse student population. It's not just about race and ethnicity, it's also about class diversity, it's also about sexual orientation diversity. And so we've got to really be thinking not just how these individual identities are working individually, but how are they intersecting with each other? How do they interact?
The Urban Institute for Teacher Education prepares students for becoming elementary or secondary teachers for urban schools.
This year in the Urban Institute, we've begun an internship program in coordination in partnership with Granite School District, where our interns spend the entire year with a group of students and are the teacher with many instructional coaches and mentors to help them along the way.
Some of the adjectives that I would use to describe this year's cohort of graduates are:
they're fun and they're enthusiastic,
scholarly, as well as very actful in their work.
They have a lot of energy and they have a really creative vision of what that means to be an effective leader.
To all the graduates of 2016, congratulations. Good luck with your future career goals. We look forward to hearing from you, and please remember that the University of Utah is always home.
Because we believe education is about opening doors. As a teacher, counselor, leader, now it's your turn.